Hi everyone, this is Dave at freeguitarlessonsonline.com. This lesson is on how to play guitar notes, and what I mean by that is it's for beginners, people just starting out on guitar, how to touch the guitar, how to press down, how to get a sound. Okay? And a quick warning, if you practice this exercise I'm going to show you, if you practice it daily for a couple of weeks or so, you'll definitely notice improvements. So here we go. We have to start with how to hold the guitar properly. I have another lesson on that if you want to search that out and look for it, but I'll quickly recap that here. Make sure you're sitting on some kind of a stool or chair that has no arms. Otherwise you'll have to scrunch up and you won't be able to touch the guitar or grab the guitar properly. Make sure you're comfortable, your feet are on the floor, you're not slouched back, type of thing. Your favorite guitar heroes can get away with all kinds of entertaining postures, but they've played for years and years, so when you're learning, you want to make it as easy for yourself as possible. Your wrist right along here should be pretty straight. If you find that you're bent in some kind of very awkward way or something, you're probably not on the right track. As I said, there are other lessons on my website that go into this in more detail, but for now, that's a guideline. Keep your wrists fairly straight. You may want to use what's called a capo. I forgot to put one out here to show you, but if you don't know what it is, it's one of those clamps that people clamp onto their guitar somewhere, and that may make it easier for you to push down on the strings, because then that will be, if I put the capo here, this would now be the beginning of my guitar. And using light gauge strings as well, that may make the physical demands of playing guitar for you in the beginning a little bit easier until you get the calluses built up, which is the thick skin. The skin gets a little thicker on the ends of your fingers. And also, trim your nails. Keep them relatively short, so your nails, if your nails are long, you can't really push down properly on the strings either. Okay, so those are the basics to start with. Let's get started. The exercise this is really good to learn how to push down, how to get the sound on your strings. Well, you don't want to be on this side of the frets. These are your frets. You need to be close behind the fret wire, okay? I've said this in several lessons, but it's just such a basic thing to be aware of. So you're going to start on fret 5, first finger bent, pushing in right behind the wire, not here, but there. So there's a sliver of space in between your finger and the fret wire. And your finger's not collapsed like this, but strong like this. Your wrist is fairly straight, and your thumb is not over here. It's depending on the size of your hand, but you want it on the back of the neck somewhere so that you can push your fingers against your thumb. Okay? And then you're just picking simple. I don't know if you can see my pick right now, but you can pick downwards. Just keep it simple. Or if you don't have a pick, use your thumb for now. Keep it simple. Okay? And then while this finger stays down, you're going to try to hold it down. Put your second finger down. Okay, just like that. Same thing. You're going to try to get a good sound on that. Keep your finger bent and go back and forth. I've seen many students that even that's a little bit of a challenge for. And if it's not, if that's pretty easy for you, let's add the third finger. You go back, keeping the previous finger down on the guitar. Sounds like James Bond, the theme. Right? Okay. Now, here's the challenge. I challenge you to learn to use your pinky. Build a neural pathway, as they call it, to your pinky, the muscles in your pinky, from your brain to your pinky. This isn't meant to be done fast, not right now anyways, in the beginning. Just just want to get a good sound on all the notes. Notice how I pick. You know, get the timing between your pick and your fingers a little bit too, if you can. Try to pay attention to both hands. And if you can do that, you're really off to a good start. You can try it on other strings as well. You don't have to do it at the 5th fret, I just suggested that. Get started. The strings are a little easier to deal with here. You could do it back at the 1st fret as well. You have to stretch a little further. And like I said, if you just can't use your pinky right now, don't feel bad, just keep it to 3 fingers. And that will help you just get some control over your fingers and get the notes sounding clear. Try the thicker strings too. How do you have to press? How do you have to see how your fingers feel on the strings? Try to be aware of what they're feeling, the pressure, how the string feels. You know, you're touching your guitar, you want to feel that sensation of what it feels like, what muscles are being used. Okay, so then when you go to play chords, you're going to have some kind of control over your fingers. You don't have to do this for a lot, you can use it as a warm-up at the beginning of your little practice session, however long you're going to practice. And like I said, 2 to 3 weeks of that, and it will give you great results. Thanks so much, have fun. My name's Dave. Please email me if you have any questions. Once again, I'm at freeguitarlessonsonline.com, and thanks for tuning in. I hope that I've inspired you a little bit to keep dusting off your guitar. Have a great day. Thanks.